Imagine a full-size SUV that not only dominates the road with raw power, but also wraps you in luxury you'd expect from a high-end sedan. The all-new 2026 Nissan Armada NISMO edition just dropped, and it's already turning heads and raising questions. How does it handle the balance between brute strength and refined comfort? And more importantly, does it deliver on the hype when it comes to performance, tech, and value? Stick around, because by the end of this review, you'll know whether this is the SUV that finally does it all, or if it falls short in surprising ways. The Nissan Armada has always stood out as a full-size SUV built for families who want space, comfort, and a touch of rugged power. This year, Nissan takes things up a notch with the 2026 Armada NISMO edition, a bold move that combines the brand's luxury touches with serious performance upgrades. On the outside, it's sharper, more aggressive, and undeniably head-turning, while inside, the cabin blends premium materials with cutting-edge tech. But the real question is, can it deliver the kind of driving experience its looks promise? Over the next few minutes, we'll break down every detail, from design and features to performance, so you can see if this SUV lives up to the hype.
Step inside the 2026 Nissan Armada NISMO edition, and the first thing that hits you is the sense of purpose it carries. The exterior alone tells a story. Bold lines sculpted to convey strength, a wider stance for a commanding road presence, and signature NISMO accents hinting at performance lurking under the hood. From the front grille to the aggressive rear diffuser, every angle is designed not just for looks, but for aerodynamics that actually enhance driving stability.
Slide into the cabin, and the contrast between muscle and luxury becomes even clearer. Premium leather seats cradle you in comfort, while red stitching and brushed metal accents give a sporty, high-performance feel. The infotainment screen responds instantly, loaded with intuitive tech that keeps you connected without distracting from the drive. Ambient lighting sets a refined mood, making you forget you're piloting a vehicle capable of serious power. Speaking of power, this SUV doesn't hold back. The 5.6-liter V8 under the hood delivers a punchy 400 horsepower, coupled with torque that makes merging onto highways effortless. Acceleration is smooth yet thrilling, and the NISMO-tuned suspension tightens corners like a much smaller, sportier car. Steering feels precise, giving you confidence whether navigating city streets or open highways. But don't just take our word for it. The real test will come when we push it to its limits later in the review. On the tech side, Nissan hasn't skimped either. Advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and 360-degree cameras bring a sense of safety and control rarely felt in vehicles this size. The cargo space remains generous, proving that even performance-oriented SUVs can be practical for families or long road trips. Yet, it's not perfect. The hefty curb weight can dull fuel efficiency, and some of the high-performance tweaks may feel overkill for drivers who rarely push the SUV beyond casual driving. Interior storage pockets are slightly smaller than competitors, and the infotainment, while fast, can feel a touch cluttered if you're juggling multiple apps. Still, these minor drawbacks hardly overshadow the Armada NISMO edition's standout qualities. Every element, from the throaty V8 growl to the buttery smooth leather steering wheel, signals that Nissan isn't just selling an SUV, it's selling an experience. But how does all this translate to real-world performance? And is it worth the premium price tag? Stick around, because in the next section, we'll highlight the features that truly make this SUV shine, and the ones that might make you think twice. After pushing the 2026 Nissan Armada NISMO edition through city streets, highways, and tight corners, it's clear this SUV isn't just a showpiece, it's a performer. The V8 roars to life with a confidence that matches its aggressive styling,
delivering acceleration that surprises for a vehicle of this size. Cornering feels tighter than expected, with the NISMO-tuned suspension soaking up bumps while keeping the ride composed. Even fully loaded, the Armada grips the road with poise, turning what could be a lumbering SUV experience into something unexpectedly thrilling.
The tech features come alive here, too. Adaptive cruise control seamlessly handles highway stretches, while the 360-degree cameras make maneuvering a breeze in crowded parking lots. You realize that this isn't just power, it's precision, control, and luxury woven together. Yet the fuel consumption reminds you this kind of performance comes at a cost, and the cabin, while lavish, shows minor quirks under intense driving. Small rattles and firm seat support that may not suit everyone on longer drives. The real shocker? In side-by-side comparisons with rivals, the Armada NISMO doesn't just hold its own. It outperforms several competitors in acceleration and comfort, blending muscle and refinement in ways few full-size SUVs manage. But there's a twist. Its premium price and fuel demands might make you pause before fully committing, especially if your priority is efficiency over exhilaration. By the end of this drive, one thing is clear. The Armada NISMO Edition delivers moments that make you sit up and pay attention. Its blend of raw power, luxury comfort, and surprising agility creates an experience that is equal parts thrilling and practical. But the final question remains, does this combination justify the price, and which drivers will find it worth every penny? Up next, we'll break down the highlights, drawbacks, and ultimately whether this SUV earns a top spot in its class. After exploring every angle of the 2026 Nissan Armada NISMO Edition, it's clear this SUV isn't just another full-size model, it's a statement. Its combination of raw V8 power, refined luxury, and surprisingly agile handling sets it apart from most rivals in the U.S. market. On the plus side, the bold exterior, high-end interior, advanced tech, and precise performance make it a compelling choice for families who want space without sacrificing excitement. The downsides, premium pricing, heavier fuel consumption, and minor cabin quirks mean it isn't for everyone, especially those prioritizing efficiency over exhilaration. So, who is this SUV for? If you're a driver who wants a commanding road presence, loves spirited performance, and values comfort and technology in equal measure, the Armada NISMO delivers in spades. For budget-conscious buyers or those focused solely on fuel efficiency, there are more practical alternatives, but few will offer this level of driving enjoyment paired with luxury. In terms of market impact, the Armada NISMO raises the bar for full-size SUVs in 2026. It proves that muscle and sophistication can coexist, and competitors will likely take note as consumer expectations evolve. Whether this signals a broader trend toward high-performance luxury SUVs or remains a niche offering, one thing is certain: the NISMO Edition has carved its identity and is impossible to ignore on the road. Ultimately, the 2026 Armada NISMO isn't just about stats and features. It's about the feeling it delivers every time you drive. So what do you think? Does this SUV redefine what a full-size model should be, or is it a specialty for enthusiasts? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share your experiences, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth reviews and comparisons. Your next SUV decision might start with this video, so let's keep the conversation going. Optional close-up shots of the interior or infotainment can reinforce viewer engagement as the narrator invites comments and interactions, showing hands on the steering wheel or dashboard while highlighting NISMO logos. Final hero shot of the 2026 Nissan Armada NISMO Edition front three-quarter view at sunset. Perfect for end-screen overlay with call-to-action text and branding emphasis.